set up and ready. Maybe I should raise the game volume just a bit. We'll adjust as needed later. I'm gonna really quickly set up a Twitter message. Okay. Oh, sorry, I saw something, I got distracted, you know how it is. Yeah, sorry. I saw something cool and I want to share it now. As always. As always. Okay, now. Give me my link. It is not my link, this is my link. His name is Grimoire, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Both close. This stream, it's the game. Okay, so now finally we can get there. So this is a game. It's an armor game. So I don't remember that. Anyway, it's a game that I played the sequel of it long ago, like a year and a half ago, I want to say. If you're on YouTube, then you've probably never seen it because I lost episode 1. So yeah, it seems it's much more refined. So this one's probably gonna be rougher, but still the creative vision should be similar, which means I should have a good time. So yeah, let's get into it. It's a... oh my god, it's loud. It's a point-and-click adventure, which with some puzzle elements, I hope. Oh my god, you're so loud. Yeah. Bro. I need to lower it on my end. This is too much. You will need sound to properly experience this game. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna lower it a bit. So this is too much. Tom Vian, Vian. Oh, Adam Vian. Yo, it's brothers or partners?
2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marshal.
Hold on. A tourist attraction?
It's the same voice actors, nice.
I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Can I...
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien.
I feel like this is a
100
skip.
years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60
Are we in the same
years.
boat?
Okay, so it's a...
Are we in 2 different boats?
I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
Can I...
Murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this
Can I
seriously.
pause it,
No, look,
please?
How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
We've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? Heh, there's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this.
Okay, it does. Okay. I felt like this is a skip button. Very essential at this point, okay. Oh, what? So I have to pause every time? That sucks. Yeah, this is a weird game design choice. Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog. Look at that majestic stash. It's freaking beautiful. Was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Oh yeah, So the sequel of this game is called Tangled Towers. And the mystery may not have been that amazing. It was still pretty good. But the character designs were beautiful, which is what attracted me to it. And which is why I came here. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a close creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggests the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Okay. Ah, so these are prints and the wounds. Yo, a 3-fanged vampire. Look at this goofy goober. Oh my god.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Yo, whole 3D animation, this is insane. Chapter 1, a swamp full of secrets. Sure.
Your case file is in the top right.
Thank you. Man, the limited UI, it's so wild. Because this is a Flare game apparently. So it's expected to be played on a very small screen. Well, not a small screen, but inside the browser.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here.
I was told that the girl, my sidekick, my assistant, is also in the game. So I'm confused why we have this cop instead.
When you've collected some, of course. I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
What is this? Okay, so... Oh my god, these are all the people. Gotcha. I see. These are the clues. Notes, I see. And these are the items. Sure.
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right. Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
No, I don't feel confident. You wanna go?
That's where I need to go. I can switch. Oh, and I can.
Oh, okay. This is weird. Yo, it's her. It's her. Hello.
Oh! Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
Wait, it's not
No,
her?
well, I only just got here. Who are you?
Actually.
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
I've seen it before. You're that weird girl from the fairground. I remember you, but I've been trying to forget. Let's go with this.
I remember you, but I've been trying to forget.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let
Look
me,
at my chest
I can
hair,
go
man.
after it. You can wait here and behave.
She's just like me for
I would
real.
never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of
I
creature.
love her twisty.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared.
Freaking Batman.
I might pretend I imagined her.
Okay. Can I look at
Is
this?
an opportunity for a photographic memento.
Can I do this with
The
a
two
girl?
characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they... fighting?
Oh yeah, he's strangling him.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. The fence that seems to surround this entire...
Okay.
just an odd old tree.
Oh, this is the map, I see. Wait, wasn't this here? Okay. Why is the map and the notes the same thing?
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
I don't like walk mode, it's such a weird
Just
thing.
my luck, the gate's closed. Looks like I can move these metal latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
Okay, I see what you mean. That's pretty cute. So we have to always consider... I think this is too high. Can I place it right here? Oh, I can just do it. It's nice.
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office.
I like the physics.
This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking.
Let's do some thinking. I love, like, it makes sense in gameplay, obviously, but it's funny, but you have to stop everything. Don't move. Let's start thinking. Okay.
Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try. I just have to focus and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
Isn't warm enough. He's far too remote. He's too stupid for. He's way too big for. I'm guessing far too remote because he says middle of nowhere. For a murder to have happened. For my beard. Make any money? I guess to make any money. For a tourist attraction to make any money. Swamp. Where's the confirm button? Oh, there it is.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
Yo, I have overpriced coffee here.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside. Note to self, don't fall in.
What's with the eyes?
Those trees are more dense. It's like a forest back there. Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry though. This place is putting me off food.
Well, you know what? I'm freaking hungry. I'll take my coffee.
I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else.
God damn
I
it.
think Officer James said it was to the west.
Hey. Check this down.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore.
Check the freaking...
I should visit the crime scene before
Check
I do
Linus's
anything else.
house.
I think Officer James
Oh
said
my
it was...
god. Can I not
It looks
explore
like
at all?
this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait. Looks like this...
Okay. So I guess this is technically my 4th detective game, which is
There's a
insane.
narrow path
For how few
leading up
games
the
I've
hill
played.
and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
Rocks and
Rocks
stones,
on the
brother.
wall, like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one.
Freaking Genshin-ass world.
This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down. Rocks sitting in the water. If that was a... There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure...
Oh. I guess keep going. Yo, look at him.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Just laying there, chilling. Okay, that's it for now.
The
Check
strange
always.
footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I should take a closer look. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
Sure. Oh, it's like a whatchamacall. Like a swimming thing.
A strange pair of green
Flippers, right.
badly hidden in the reeds outside the
Badly
office.
hidden. Even we were meant to find it. Yo, nice shoes.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside. I don't like it here. What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water.
Just randomly found it.
I just have to work
Tapping
on
around.
trying to break and tap that button.
Ooh. Even this thing, I'm guessing?
Nope, that's not it. Maybe I should try thinking about it.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm not sure what you want me to do. Where does this end? Free?
That's the one, but I wonder where this lockpick came from.
I guess I just pressed the wrong one, I don't know. Likely used with murder to break into Remington's office. Okay. Or the strange liquid slime. Is this what lockpicks normally look like? Looks broken. 2 pairs of
There are
steps.
bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water.
Yeah, but what about the person steps?
There are bizarre... And back... I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on. I can't get in here. Maybe... I
thought maybe I can lockpick it. Anything else? Just the house?
It's Remington's office. But I don't think I have a...
Green?
I don't like...
Nope. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, hello!
Ah, some suspects.
His excitement.
Let's get this
Finally,
investigation
somebody to
started.
falsely accuse. You have no
Let's
neck.
see, another suspect for my notebook.
Oops, ah. Sorry.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
Is this his hair? Or is this his torn shirt? My dude has some insane thing going on here.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder.
I was sure he's gonna say professional, hey Mochi. God damn you. I was sure he's gonna say professional, detective or something. Okay, there we go. You sure are happy to make me suffer, huh? Anyway, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Been a while since you dropped by. Okay.
Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
Yeah, so we're playing a point and click game. Of course, we're playing it out of order because we already played the sequel. My 23rd name, but it's the one I like best. First name, what's the first name? My second name, Detective is the first name, yeah, sure.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
Ooh boy, what the heck is this menu? Sure, what's your job? Tell me about your job.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean...
Van de Beer. What a name, man. Born for the sea. Everyone standing behind, on the rock. Yo, I want to see his hair. And look at that killer chin.
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of
I wonder, was this guy modeled after a finger? Like, what is this shape? Like, I feel like it's a finger, you know? Maybe I'm just missing something. Or like a toe. Okay. Let's go about last
You were
night.
here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot
Wait,
of...
whoa, bro. First of all, thank you, but secondarily, I don't know what to say because I don't even have freaking emotes for you. Also, by the way, in case you're curious, I make like $2 at most. I think even less out of that 5 where you dropped me. They increased the prices recently as well. Okay. Do you want to freaking push up with that as well? Anyway, he looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Sure. Tell me about the lockpick.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Damn it. Tell me about the flippers.
That's great.
God damn it. Tell me about
You should
Boggy.
ask someone else.
God, he knows nothing. Tell me about
Try showing
Remington.
it to somebody different.
Oh my god, you don't even know the freaking victim? Why are you here? Tell me about yourself.
Prolific cameraman with exceptional skills at carrying heavy equipment.
Nice. Okay, tell me about yourself. Oh, that's a beard.
Message for me.
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
Incredibly busy.
Who are you anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent van der Peer.
That's so
The
cute.
famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
I love the art direction of this game, it's so cute. And it's even better in the second one. You should check it out. I hope we get a third one someday. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my question. That is a very talented beard you've got, at least. Heard your work was going downhill lately. Well, you know, I can appreciate a good beard.
That is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Okay, has always had permission. Worst, offered to help. Only recently got permission, yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing Vincent recently got permission from Richard to dress up as Boggy, to film here in the swamp, to leave the swamp, to murder the victim, yo! Okay, so it's to film, sure.
Vincent van der Peer only recently got permission
Why
from
are you-
Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. van der Peer has been breaking rules.
Why do you make a
Maybe
face
he'll
like
have an
you're so
excuse.
deaf? The challenge topic will now be available on talking to Vincent. Okay.
What?
Your job.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere.
He's
the
so
perfect
short.
setting for my next film.
Compared to the other guy, he's so
Mission
tiny.
To get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course.
I wonder if it's a
He's
horror or
fascinating
documentary.
Individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man.
Burl.
Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look
Is he
lazy.
picking up chicks?
Looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work.
Hey, time to ask him about his hobby.
Anyone else shooting for me?
Tell me about last night.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed, I was working very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
I
Well, I
can't. I can't. It's just like I was just involved with the swamp. Were you even more involved last night? I don't know. Something about the way he says it is just so hilarious. Maybe it's a delivery.
Unable to find my
The way he
faithful
takes it
cameraman
seriously.
last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burrow, right?
But we know he
Did you
was
meet him
at a
before?
cafe yesterday.
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming?
Which
Last
means
night?
the victim passed by you.
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're
Hi,
thinking.
Smiley.
Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental
Ah,
documentary.
an
I
acquaintance
have
drew
no
it.
interest in late-night surveillance footage.
I do not. Oh
see it at
yeah,
all?
yeah.
Where's the
Squidward, Kirby, right?
Water. I was filming the water.
There is a
Fascinating
clean
subject,
version.
One that has me.
Sorry, there is a clean version, but but she sent me this quick and dirty one as a screenshot, even though she has a PNG, and I was like, no, we're not using the PNG. You sent me this, I'm taking it full and raw. Yo, stop yapping, bro. Oh, what?
Nothing useful to you, my good detective.
Can I go back?
There are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Why are you so useless? Told me that. Vincent told me that. Bobby was nowhere to be found.
Vincent Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burrow was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burrow doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Can I present you a clue? Can I ask you about a film
I
footage?
don't know if it's any use to you at all. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background.
Nothing suspicious, just a murder taking place on your camera. Whoa, what is this? Footage recorded last night at the exact time of murder, filmed by Vincent. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. Okay. Just a freaking gunshot. Okay, so this is the curtain, obviously. Oh, this is the order, sorry. Like, my dude is actually the biggest idiot ever, huh? He heard all this. He knows there's a murder right next to him. He's like, nah, just animal sounds. Okay, let's talk to you. Let's. Oh, that's a. What the
I heard
heck?
from Mr. Vanderpeer over there that you were nowhere to be found
Boss
last
fight?
night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah,
did.
you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
You lost in the swamp? No, we know that. You left it with Vanderpeer and used it instead. It was broken. Yes.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Masturbation. JK. Vander Pierce said you had a hobby on the side. Oh yeah, he did actually. You got lost in the swamp. You are collecting samples, yes.
Vander Pierce said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
We have smartphones.
Yes, I suppose so.
He just has an ancient camera for no reason.
And this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot. but the
Going,
quality
mine
is
now.
not Perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
It's a black and white camera, you know, I can either take black pictures or white pictures.
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
Is that how they work? Okay. Yo.
What?
It's our suspect.
Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
A blurry photograph taken by Bobby shortly before a murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of a swamp. The being in this photo seems to have long legs. The being. Tell me about your boss.
The famous director and my friend.
Bro. Wrong one, sorry. Tell me about...
I'm sorry I have not seen that before.
Damn it. Tell me about the map.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Tell me about the
Yes,
black and
that's
white
my
photo.
photograph, taken near the woods at the north end of Boggy's Bog. Have you tried looking there?
Okay, you freaking man. I know the last game had an achievement for showing every piece of evidence to every character, which is what we're doing. Which is what we're doing now, kinda. Let's do a challenge.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington never found out about your previous attempts. You tried to film here, but before the camera was broken. Has denied you filming
Remington
permissions.
has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach.
I'm trying to understand what these things are. Like, what's a 7 people thing? What's a 6 people?
You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him.
Yeah, I wonder about the changing his mind thing.
There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
So are you saying you just did bad paperwork this whole time until now?
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way? I wonder how that happened.
Probably bribery.
Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
Vanderpeer and Remington. Okay, I'm the boss. I'll give you flowers. I'll give you a signed portrait of myself. His hair looks like garbage. I'm sorry to say. I'm gonna stab you if you don't give me permission. I'm gonna pay you.
Right. That's the one.
I kinda wanna see all sketches for everything.
I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about.
Nothing worth getting in trial about. Just gave him a little bit of money. It doesn't count as a bribe, and he just happened to allow me to do something that he would normally not allow.
I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Just push the problems to the future. Okay. Tell me about Remington.
There's a man who could handle himself.
I'm not so sure.
Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it?
For him, I think so, yes.
Tell me about Bobby. I wish I could speak.
He's been working with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course. The world's premier director.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Of wit and whimsy. You met him. You're a lucky man.
Tell me about Boggy.
Yes. The reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well, officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature. No one has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible.
So who started it is what I'm trying to figure out. Because I don't think Bobby reported this picture.
He's a talented man, that Burl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full-time.
That is not a really good photo, but sure. Tell me about a
If
plate
you want an
file.
autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
Will the map say the same thing?
I don't really have time to be looking
Okay.
at...
Sorry.
You
Lockpick.
won't be getting very far discussing that with
God
me.
damn it.
If you want
Flippers.
an autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
Hey. Let's go to a cafe. Oh my god. Stop swamping the swamp. What are you? That's a lot of things to process. Obviously he lives in a tent. Why does he carry his sleeping bag with him? Why does he wear a poncho?
Arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they
Echo.
don't actually want
Mr.
tourists
Echo.
walking around this place.
I always arrive at a bad time. It's what I do. I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's
You know the detective paradox? Like, the detective won't prevent the crime. If there's the detective on the scene, you know a crime will happen. So it's like, if he comes along, it just increases the odds of something horrible taking place. Just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here.
running around, spending their parents' money. You know.
Well, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
Yes, it is. Guess who made
We're
it?
just thinking what we all thought.
The wonderful, wonderful Harpy. Hey Harpy, thanks for... Oh, I'm not listening at all again! Thanks for dropping by.
This place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a...
That's a pretty cool name, Harpy. I'm gonna go get some water. I always forget to run the ad. This was the best time to play an advertisement. Also, look at this. Clear water. No gimmicks, no juice, no coffee. Ah, what? Oh, it's just a tooltip. Sorry. Scared me. Get bad as well, Harpy.
Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose? Why? Because you're a good swimmer? Does it bounce if I threw you at a wall? Whoa!
Why? Because you'd bounce if I threw you against a wall?
What? No. Because I always come back. Again and again. Until my job is done.
Dormammu, I have come to bargain. Tell me about the job.
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you.
He's a professional tester, or a protester for short.
What is that?
Yeah, I came up with
Yeah,
it.
I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
I hope the game is loud enough. Maybe I loaded too much. Hard to say. I don't want to scream over it. I don't want us to disturb each other, but I still want it to be audible. But at first thought, you felt.
You saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you.
Well, I thought it
Not
was...
thought, felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed...
I felt this awful smell coming from the swamp. Man, how do you live here?
There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Unlike...
No. I realized how huge his nose is. I was gonna point it out, but I can never get it properly. Unlike you, Detective. I never had an academic calling in life.
I was never...
There it is. I was never even talented artist or musician or anything. Look at this. It starts all the way on his freaking forehead and it goes all the way down to his mouth. That is an insane nose when you think about it. I was never a talented artist, musician or anything. Me for real. Just a pro at life. Let's go.
So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna protest.
You come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting a tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place...
So, does he make money at all? The cafe in a remote place like this is definitely expensive as heck. How do you handle it, dude? Also, you know how they say every bit helps? Like, not littering, recycling. So in this case, every bit helps to ruin the economy of this place. You should stop. Not even one coffee. So can you tell me if you met Bobby there?
Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed
think
here
it's
the
so
whole
fat?
night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around.
I like the
last
snappy
night.
dialogue.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger.
We're gonna show him the tape,
awaken
right?
And make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects make noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
Okay. Present a clue. Tell me about the noises.
Thanks, my friend.
God damn it. Tell me about the speak.
Afraid I have no idea.
You're so useful. Tell me about the victim.
Show it to somebody else.
Tell me about the map.
Thanks, my friend.
Tell me about the posture check, which freaking sucks right now. Thank you, Harpy. Tell me about the sleepers.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
You're so useless, man. You're as useless to society as you are to me.
Show it to somebody else.
Hey, do you know the director?
I have nothing to say about them.
Wrong.
A man who has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beard, too.
You're a waste
You're
of
asking the wrong
space.
person.
I can't even meme it. He really cannot say about anything about anything.
The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
Wait.
I think he's a wild animal.
If it is actually boggy, then yes, it's an animal that cannot be persecuted, right? Or you're gonna kill it just for the sake of it.
And he wants to be left alone at any cost.
Last one.
The murder victim.
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not
He had a
personally.
change of
To
job.
be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
Okay, we are done with you. Let's go to the cafe. Ooh, hello there, miss.
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
It's fine, Harpy. I'm gonna try to digest it whenever I have to, but I don't know. It's hard to know when the right time is, because I don't want to digest it too hard. It becomes annoying. Oh no, well, I just arrived. I know, I was in my office yesterday. Did you miss
Did you
me?
miss me?
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, that was your hat,
I hope your day was well, Harpy.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So
Especially the
I generally
victim.
Notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Yo, we're flirting, let's go. Tell me about the map.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now.
She's actually nice to me,
I
wow.
have no idea what that is. This was taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection? Oh, yeah, of course. A reflection in the water.
Oh, he thought that the legs are huge, I remember this.
Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
No, I'm just happy to see you. I'm very sorry. It will just be
Is
perfect.
that one of your clues? It's
God damn
nice. You can put it away now. I
Flippers?
have no idea what that is.
Damn it. Can you tell me about... What? Okay, this is the challenge,
Is that your new
right?
friend? Sweet. I really don't know what to tell you.
You don't know any of these people?
I think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither.
Tell me about the victim with the
Maybe
insane
there's that
nose. I
name,
wanna look at it.
so I can't say anything bad about him.
You can if you like. He won't hear you.
You should have more respect for the dead.
I know.
I know. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Okay. Has recently acquired. Spends less time holding. Spends more time holding. Has never spoken to. Yeah, definitely less time. Starting with. We don't know what Harper. Why is Harper here? Who the heck is Harper? Because he's so terrified and more time in his tent. Oh, holding the sign. Yes. That's it.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
Jerking. Sorry, I can't. I don't know. Okay. So tell me about yourself.
I don't know why she still works here, to be honest. One murder is one murder too many.
True. True. So what's your job?
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here.
I knew
I'm
it.
good sick of it.
If I
I
wasn't
knew
here,
it.
I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day.
Is it a humidity? I never lived in a humid place.
Dirt.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, it's dirt. Well, that's on you, woman. Tell me about last night.
When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening, same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels, and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise.
With her legs.
I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
You left them here? By the gift shop?
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
Okay, got woman's pants, let's go. So I'm guessing somebody stole the shoes from a gift shop. And cosplayed as a boggy to kill the victim.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Yo, look at this freaking nightmare.
What on earth? This thing doesn't seem to belong here at all. It's some kind of roughly made costume head, I think. And there's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside. 2 clues for the price of 1, I guess. Bonky dolls, bonky toys, bonky postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad. Well, I wouldn't wear it. Maybe to sleep in, you know, not outside.
How the merch, how the merch just looks bad? Like exactly like this, just the logo, and no one will understand
It's a
it.
map of the swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though.
Can I take it? Nope.
It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know?
Night, yes, no, balls and jaws, you know. What? Like, why are you obsessed with balls and jaws nowadays? Also, I'm curious if by legend, like he's like the monster from Pirates of the Caribbean, where he cannot escape the waters, which is why he has to always have this thingy.
It's a framed drawing of Boggy. What a shame, it's not even signed.
This is Bog. It doesn't look like official merchandise. Can you tell me about the fake merch? She's not excited, like she's just dying inside. Sitting here doing nothing all day.
That is not something from my gift shop. I've never
course.
seen it before.
What about this thing?
Where are you keeping all this stuff?
I see. Okay. Then keep going. Check the trash can.
Typically, a trash can, and I just can't resist taking a look inside. The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Okay. Costume idea, of course.
Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper?
I don't know what I'm supposed to tell yes to. You gotta digest it for me a bit.
Or something more sinister?
Can I read the newspaper? Yeah, I can still play around with the trash. Nice. What's going on around here? Oh, it's two-sided. Okay, so I had the pants that we already saw, the shoes we already saw, and a piece of cheese. And gloves. Yeah, these are cooking mittens, for sure.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
What's hidden inside? I brought with me this what? I found this trash can explain what? I found my office explains what? I guess this. The costume design. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your balls in your jaws? Can I? Okay, I'm gonna bite, so beware. I was doing last night. It's showing me. Smells like ever existed. Showing me. Thinking about the girl with green hair. Look at her. Look at that beautiful ponytail. Anyway. What was I doing last night? The swamp creature? The bog? The swamp creature? No, I don't know.
The costume
That doesn't sound right.
I found in the trash can explains what the swamp creature was doing last night. I don't get it. Seriously.
Yeah. Maybe it's wrong. But it was hidden inside. No. This fruit found in the trash can explains what showing it smells like. This proves it disproves, right? This proves that a swamp creature ever existed.
The costume design I brought with me disproves what the swamp creature ever existed. I don't get it.
God damn it.
Seriously.
Well, I'm kind of lost on this. I don't think this is right.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what the swamp creature ever existed.
The second part, I'm
did
losing
the
on.
real creature show up last night?
Yeah, I know what I'm trying to do, but I cannot combine it with what I have here. It was hidden inside. We don't have anything hidden inside in these clues. It's either this or this. Probably this one. This doesn't sound right
The
either.
costume design I found in the trash can explains what the swamp creature was doing last night. I'm losing.
I don't know. Like here, Let's remove everything. The weather makes no sense. My outfit makes no sense. The girl doesn't fit with any of these. The photo doesn't fit with this either. Kinda fits with this, but it doesn't really disprove anything. Oh wait. No. Tonight we have no friend on the table, but a cup. There's a cup. Actually, what can you see? Just a towel. A towel is whatever. Don't worry about it. I also have my FIFA coaster, which is kind of cool. Kind of expensive, but you know. Yeah, I thought about getting a friend, but I didn't really feel like it. It's not the best day for it. I got a call today. I was like, that something is arriving. I was so excited, man. Maybe a plushie is coming. Maybe a ducky that I ordered is arriving. But no, it's an air conditioning unit, which isn't even for me. My mom asked me to get one because they're cheaper here. Of course, it's with my money, and now it's over that way in the huge box, just occupying space. Oh wait, let me just. Nice. Anyway. It's showing me. Oh! This!
The costume design I found in my office.
No, sorry,
explains
not in the
why
office.
Rose black
Sorry.
and white photo is
I found in the
showing.
trash can.
Ooh, that's.
Yeah, this
The
one.
costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me.
My bro didn't buy any
intuition is kicking in.
It's not for me. It's for my grandpa.
I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy.
She wanted to buy another one.
Designs I found in the trash.
Shut up. She wanted to buy another one for herself, but it would arrive. First of all, she wanted a black one specifically. No, sorry, my bad. This is a black one. She wanted a white one specifically because a black one will look bad in her room. And the black one would arrive way too late for us because my mom is coming over tomorrow and then we're leaving. So, yeah, we're like, yeah, we're not buying anything, and she's gonna get one later, maybe.
I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this.
I would have two ACs
And I should start looking for the
otherwise.
costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
Whoa. Chapter 2 already. Deadly Disguise. Hello, little girl.
Something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping
It's not
all this
hot
stuff?
enough for
You
an
don't even
AC.
have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although,
It's a skeleton
I recommend
key?
you try it on that office door.
How do you
Remington's
have
office?
that?
Hmm?
What do you mean you just have a freaking office door?
The tables and
Key.
chairs are made out of parts of a ship,
That's kind of cool.
I think. Never really learned much about ships. Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that. Grass, trees, nothing unusual. There's a wooden path built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees.
There's no
Do they
way
expect
this is a
tourists to
real
climb
shipwreck. This is a swamp.
Dangerous.
Menu?
A shipwreck? In a swamp?
Ah,
make
I dropped
any
my
sense?
clothespin. I have just some clothespins I'm fidgeting with all the time.
And why is there a cafe going out of the side?
Door?
There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here. I think it's part of the cafe.
Fails?
A shipwreck?
No.
And what?
I just talked to him.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So
Fresh
you're
meat.
Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect too.
Of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find this swamp to be your greatest challenge.
What's a challenge with Barton Swamp? You mean this murder case? I'm sure I can handle it. I love challenge. I challenge for breakfast. I'll take the normal options.
I'm sure I can handle it.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
He just plays the role of the wise old man, but he doesn't do it well at all.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
Ooh.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really?
Just tell me how
So what
long.
was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
I think he just died from heart attack because he kept eating this processed food every single day.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information.
Man, I'm now hungry.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Poggy's Bog. Swamp juice.
Oh my god.
Try it.
It looks
I
like-
hate the logo.
Looks
It looks like the frog from Smiling Friends Season 1.
I'll try some later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something
No way to
strange
check, huh?
happen at the cafe yesterday?
Okay, because the victim murder the victim because the fact that it's half the sentence kind of screwed me over. Was the reason that was fired from their job? No one was fired. Suddenly burst into flames. Sold him a bog dog. Sold him some swamp juice. Oh, I see what you mean. It's this, and it's this.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. Hopper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
Tell me about last night.
To ask me about what I was doing last night.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening, and I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Okay, sure.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I'm still trying to understand who decided that the swamp creature is the suspect? Who called me?
I
I
don't
think that's
know.
important information.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Okay, tell me about the victim.
But he always knew what he was getting involved with.
Tell me about this map.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Tell me about the photo.
Can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Tell me about the camera.
You show that to someone else.
Tell me about the costume
Don't know
designs.
everything, I'm afraid.
Tell me about the sleepers.
Can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Tell me about the
Why
headpiece.
don't you show that to someone else?
Tell me about the black
Don't know
leggings.
everything, I'm afraid.
You're not into leggings, gotcha.
That's the same fabric from Mr.
Oh
Remington's
yeah!
curtains.
I just realized it as well. I'm down.
I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Sorry. Tell me about the bug
It
dog.
was Mr. Remington's favorite food. That strange green powder isn't supposed to be there.
Tell me about the swamp juice.
Popular drink
That's
that I
such a
sell.
bad
In
name.
fact, a lot of it has disappeared from my stocks recently.
Okay, let's challenge it.
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
Frigging poison.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
You left the food stocks outside the storeroom. The storeroom was broken into a lockpick. This is possible,
The storeroom was broken into.
because I have a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
I can't. It's the fact that it's called swamp juice. People. Tell me about Sally.
I don't know
Is she
very much
single?
about them.
God damn it, she lives right next to you. Tell me about
I've seen a
Echo.
lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently. Which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
You know, I just realized Harper sounds a lot like Nico Bellic from GTA 4.
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks
Has
how
the same
business is
accent.
going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance.
Oh, okay, that's important. Because he knows that Remington likes his hot dogs. Because to get poisoned, the person needed to know what Remington eats.
You have a lot of suspects on that list.
Tell me about
I don't know
Vanderbeer.
what to say.
Tell me about Bobby.
I don't know very much about them.
I thought you know your favorite foods. Tell me about Boggy.
Prime suspect, am I correct?
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which one? The cartoon character or the real creature?
Exactly.
Tell me about
He
Remington.
was a friend for many years. If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
Okay. Let's... Oh yeah. Popular drink has the appearance of strange liquid slime. Harper says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared. Yeah. Oops. Oh.
Predictably, a trash can. The
Okay.
glam-
I've seen it already. Yeah, but there's no way there's a second freaking clue. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, let's go out. Track 1. What? Freaking witch?
It feels like I've stepped into nighttime. What happened to the sun? Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home. It feels like I've stepped into nothing. It feels.
Okay, there's just nothing
I
here.
wouldn't be using this old rope bridge if I had a choice. I've seen the movies. I know what happens.
There's more?
The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins,
Just randomly fixing somebody else's
I can move
door.
the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Wait, you said 3 cogs, right? Like this. It's like this. I think.
Perfect. I am amazing.
No, you're not. Whoa! Look at that hair!
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading. Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually. There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore.
I don't know either.
I'm indoors. What a treat. A little blanket on a little bed in a little house.
Don't size shame
It
her.
makes very little sense. This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain. Check out that sunlight beaming through the window. It's so bright I should have brought my sunglasses. Check out that sun. The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it.
That
You
doesn't
know,
sound
that's
very
pretty cool.
good. Like it just destroys the integrity of the tree. Even if it is cool.
The tree comes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm indoors.
Sure.
You just walked straight into
Whoa.
my house, did you?
What is that head shape? I'm paid to walk
I'm a
into people's
detective.
houses. Let's
I'm
go.
paid to walk into people's houses.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention, but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying,
Her design is insane. Like she's coded as an old lady, but they give her cleavage. They aren't even pretending that the hair is hair. It's just a leaf that's stapled onto her. She has this insane nose that it's like another leaf. Her clothes are cheese. Her outfit is Despicable Me Gru. She's just insanity.
I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
Alright, tell me about your job.
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born.
She is an
And I have
ancient witch, huh?
absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
Longer than Santa?
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area.
Ooh.
I've learned many things from them.
What about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set, but if you bring me an object that
Alchemy?
has liquid on it or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Okay.
Wow. How do you do that?
Chemistry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so I'm supposed to show her the juice and also the pants. Probably. Page from Weybridge. A book of pressed flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. Oh, also the hot dog maybe. The poison. The green and red species only grow around the side door of a museum and can't be found anywhere else. Museum? What museum? I've not been to a museum yet. The
I found
costume.
these designs for a boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
Yeah, for sure.
No, but that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
It's probably gonna be in his house, right?
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
By the way, I am planning to clear this whole game today. Hopefully. Also, my ass hurts like crazy from sitting on this chair for so long.
I was here, in my house, by
By myself. No witnesses.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Okay, time to show you everything.
No, thank you.
Time to show you
If
everything.
you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
She doesn't accept anything dry, huh?
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
Man.
No, thank you. If you bring me something
Yeah,
with
I'm just
liquid on
going,
it, I might be able to help you.
Because I know the previous game let me, well, not let me, required me to show everything to everyone. I'm checking the achievements now. When you're speaking to the little girl, draw a cute ghost, examine all the merchandise, get inside the tent, full suspicion of the culprit, none on anyone else. I have no idea how to do it. I didn't even know there's suspicion. Okay, sure. Flower
There's
book.
samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And 1 of them only grows around the museum.
Okay. Tell me about the clipper.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
Okay. Tell me about the swamp
Let's
juice.
see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet. And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Well, since it's a color thing, I'm guessing it works like this.
That's not... Come on, Grimoire, you're good at colors.
No?
That's not...
Oh, am I supposed to put 2 things at once? Oh, okay. I see.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Okay. Oh, that's why there's not much of it, because they just farmed the heck out of the swamp for it. Okay, tell me about the bug
No,
dog.
thank you.
No, I hope she's gonna tell me about the poison.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Sure.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
Yeah, I know. It's also green.
And now...
I wonder how you make it.
Got it! Now I know what that... I'll write it down. Ah, that looks pretty similar to last time.
Van
Let's
Pants.
see. First thing we do, then tap...
Sure. Oops, wrong one. And guess what?
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Pedal grably crabu crab, pedal grably crabu crab, pedal grably crabu crab, pedal grably crabu crab, pedal grably crabu crab. I almost panic every single
Now I know
time.
what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my... Is that the same as last time? This was the exact same liquid.
So we know everything is covered in swamp juice.
You can put that away.
Now, people. They all have high suspicion. Interesting. Also, we're missing one more person.
Show it to someone.
I'm guessing
who
the
doesn't
museum
live
worker.
in a tree. I'm not even sure who that is. You should ask someone else. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a...
Just show everything.
I'm not even... A fascinating old woman who lives...
Everyone
in
is such a
local
narcissist.
treehouse. I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though. You should ask someone... I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
Okay, that's fair. So 44%. Yo. Oh wait, I can teleport, right? And now I know where everything is. Sure, just go out. Move up. Hello, girl.
This staircase is a tree. And this tree is a staircase. And this place is so weird.
Water.
What's this? Looks like this stuff in the water has been moved around recently.
How do you know
If I
that?
position them, I'll find a clue.
Are there markings? What? Can I rotate things? What? Okay, so I understand that the rocks are forming a pattern. Kinda. Oh. I feel like I'm very, very dumb. Yo. Progress. I think. I wanna say. Of course. Of course. Oh! Yo! Yo, we're making progress. Let's do it. Let's squat for the progress. Sorry. I keep moving my camera. You want? I'll give you a 2. Might as well. So, this is probably here. This is right here. More or less. Then. This is not here. This is here.
I recognize that.
Yo!
It's the same as the one found at the crime scene. The rock path leading back towards the museum.
Also, we can go to a museum from here. Nice.
This staircase and this... I can see my... Not bad. The water's clear here. I can see my... Not bad. The water's clear. Not bad.
Yeah, let's talk to you.
Aha! The great detective returns. Did you run out of ideas?
Not
A
yet.
little push in the right direction?
Not yet. You're the one who needs a little push in the
You're
water.
the one who needs a little push.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it.
Why does she
You can't
sound
rush
like
these things, you
she
know?
was recording from her webcam?
Unusual?
A lot of
I
things.
notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
I'm trying to figure out, is she a ghost or is she a real child?
I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand.
Is she gone? She is, of course. Okay, so where did this lead? Of course. So then we're going... So it does a full circle, it's kind of cool. Bog Museum, nice.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Oh. And red. Oh, this is a poison. Okay, I think.
It's a stepping stone path that goes past the museum and into the woods. So glad I'm wearing my best shoes today. It's a stepping stone.
But isn't it a fun challenge to avoid the mud? Despite it. Like, imagine you return from a freaking swamp with shoes pristinely clean. That would be an insane achievement.
Which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up in wooden supports? It's bizarre.
It's a freaking marble building on wood. That is amazing.
That museum is quite a nice building. Which makes... Is it... That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
Oh man, so I used to live in Salzburg, which is a big tourist city in Austria. And like, it had a pretty castle on top of a hill. It was surrounded by mountains and hills. It's beautiful. But when you climb all the way to the top of a hill, you get to the entrance to the castle, you see the sign that says 18 euros for entrance. I don't know a single person who went in. Everybody I know got up there, saw the price, and went back down. Because it's never worth it. And that was like 6 years ago, by the way. So the price is probably even bigger now. Freaking insanity. Get in.
The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
I see. So I guess you do this, you do this, you do this, and then you do that.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
I don't know what top hat guy you're talking about. Is this a reference to another character from a previous game?
I'd better take a look at this.
Yo, it's just like the photo.
This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
The journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches on the appearance of a swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. By the way, 6 years ago is when the witch moved in. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. Ooh. Nice hands.
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. Something doesn't seem right here.
Someone used the claws recently.
I think I should try arranging these models in pairs. Something seems out of place.
You can just get access to it? These are tails, I feel like. Do this and do this.
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit.
Yoink!
It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
According to historical sketches, the skin would have had a number of spots and patterns similar to that of a toad frog. The 3 prominent sharp claws, supposedly the primary weapon of the Boggy Swamp monster. Some early sketches even show a small thumb. Some early sketches. Don't you have a single sketch to rely on? A gloss from a homemade buggy costume, found hidden among the sculptures of a museum. Do not have any claws, covered in a strange liquid slime.
Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago.
No name, just explorer?
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did. Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location.
They just moved the whole thing,
It's
huh?
only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place. It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
So did my dude just hallucinate a freaking monster? Also, they really freaking say 1934. Oh. Anyway. My dude really hallucinated a monster and then made a cartoon out of it.
Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand old time.
Swamp Studios.
Swamp Studios, providing the best in swamp-based animated entertainment. It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show. Copyright MCM XXXIV. That'll be 1930, 1934? It says another story from Boggy's Bog, but actually, I think this is from the very first episode.
Just like this game.
It's a poster from the old Bog.
Okay, I think go down. Check the guy.
So, let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, detective.
What is this voice?
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat, my sensitive, inquisitive manner?
He's a
What
client.
was the clueless expression on your face?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right, that's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I'm gonna call you Aging Folder instead. I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face.
I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Okay. Interesting note design. What's your job?
So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here...
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
So, you're visiting the museum. For fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Oh, so you are a tourist.
What kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology.
Look at
A
his
fascinating
pockets!
combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple, fin-like arms instead to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere. I see. So the new whatchamacallit? The costume that we know of was based on the cartoon, which is why it doesn't have freaking claws, right? Tell me what a costume.
All these designs for a Boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
I want to
To scare
imagine.
him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers?
Yep.
Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's... You know, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
So I'm imagining that because those gloves just don't have proper fingers, my dude tried to use a knife, just couldn't swing it properly, dropped it, and then he just had to push Remington out of a window. Oh my god, really? Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Claro Carlo Украл Кларнет. Yeah, I know this one's kind of famous. Carlo Claro... It's also a very hard one. Carlo Claro... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Clary... Again! Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro Кларнет. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro... I'm angry. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo... So close, so freaking close. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo... Last word, last freaking word. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro... Again, man, I just give up by the end. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Украл Кларнет. I'm gonna try again. It was alright, it was like a 99%. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro... Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Кларнет. Nope, messed it up. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Кларнет. Nope, again. Carlo Claro Украл Кораллы, а Carlo Кларнет. I'll take it, even though it's not amazing either.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Russians are hard.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a
Yeah, the
lockpick and get in
lockpick.
through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
He just lives here. He's a squatter.
That my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
He's actually rejoicing that Remington is dead. The lockpick. I found near the gift shop was definitely might belong to Agent.
The lockpick I found near the gift shop might belong to Agent Folder. Ooh, that's nearly right. Did somebody tell me about this lockpick already?
Oh, the murder weapon?
The lockpick I found near the gift shop was definitely the murder weapon. What is that supposed to mean?
Worse, okay. Oh, Remington's body.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something.
Yeah, sure.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
Now present him the lockpick.
Where did I find this again?
Near... Oh my god, outside the office.
I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You are the scene of the crime. You already admitted to owning a lockpick and using it to open locked doors.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You got your lockpick by Remington's office yesterday. You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence.
Nice. Now, let's ask him about everything.
I've never seen that before, and I never want to see it again. I have no interest in something like that. Obviously. Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature
here we go.
unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Yep.
Now you're catching on.
Camera?
You're wasting your precious time, Detective.
Well, I'm not paid by the hour, so it doesn't matter.
An important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place.
So, also, did they just take away the journal?
I've never seen that before, and I never want to see it again.
Folder
This file
file?
goes over some basic differences between the genuine creature and the cartoon character. It's nothing more than a basic overview, really.
Next is
No
zombies.
interest in something like that.
God damn it.
Obviously.
Next, I would like a
You're
bottle.
wasting your precious time, Detective.
Next, give me
I've
the
never seen
cartoon.
that before, and I never want to see it again.
Lockpick.
Something you found on the floor? Come back when I'm not so busy, alright?
Next is costume
This
design.
design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. I
Hiatus.
have no interest in something like that.
God damn it.
Obviously.
Next is the gloves.
The real swamp creature had claws. 3 on each hand, to be precise. Why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
Be friendlier.
You're wasting your precious time, Detective.
Next is slippers.
Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet look like. It's his
And
biggest
I'm a
secret.
food expert. That's it, right? Yeah. Go to people.
Next time, only show me something if it's important.
Does anyone know about your existence? Because I feel like you're just like the old lady.
Oh yes, I know him. He
No one
occasionally
knows
asks
about
me
you.
about the history and biology of the swamp creature. I explained to him what the real Boggy looks like
Huh.
and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious.
Yeah, Echo feels really suspect. So I'm curious about that.
This person is of no interest to me whatsoever.
I see how it is. Wonder
If I
Pete.
cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already.
What about Bobby?
Next time, only
What about Lady?
this person is of no interest to me.
What about yourself?
If I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know
Wow!
already.
He doesn't give a shit about himself.
Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
Harpy. I guess I'll get my grandma's liquor, because I don't have any beer right now. Be right back. Let me run you a commercial. I hope the ad is over. So I'm gonna have this much. Hopefully it doesn't destroy me, because it's kind of strong. But it tastes good, even for man. So strong, man. So strong. I don't know. No, it's not 80%. It's no more than 60. It's probably 45 or something. It's made by my grandma, by the way. I don't want to open anything new, because that means it is gonna be staying open. By the way, Harpy, you probably don't know, but I'm gonna be gone for the next 3 weeks or so. So I don't want to leave anything open in here that may get spoiled. So I don't want to open a brand new bottle of alcohol. Where did we stop?
The man was
Remington.
a fool. That's all you need to know.
Oh my god. I am gonna miss you, Harpy.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
How did I get in? How did I get in? This one? Okay. This one? Let's check inside.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped. This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
What? Huh? I'm guessing this one and this one because they match. It's not. What? What? How was I supposed to know that? I just kind of guessed it. Also, look at this place. Freaking taxidermist's dream. Nightmare. For any normal person.
Line the wall above the fireplace. But one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces
Hey,
on the
Aldo.
floor underneath it?
Hope you're doing well, buddy. Harpy made me drink, so now we're getting wasted, I guess. We are playing what used to be a Flash game. I played the sequel for this, which was very, very fun and very expressive. So now I'm coming back to this. Well, coming back, meaning back in history, because I never played this before.
This photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again...
It's nothing insane.
Maybe it'll reveal a secret.
A guy was killed by a cryptid and now we're figuring it out. Just asking suspects, that kind of stuff. How many people are here? Freaking packing. Also, the huge nose is the victim. Not this. Bro, how many people are there? Seriously? What is this? What? There we go.
This photograph, it's a young Remington, and some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles.
Isn't Remington like a gun?
Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
I wonder if they called him because he's a hunter. First Order of a Cryptozoological Hunter, headquarters 1963. A group photo of a hunting club by young Remington stands among friends. They're all holding rifles. Look at him. Look at him! The victim! Check this.
Hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing.
I'll go you. You're great. You should not forget that. Look at the lamp.
This is the creepiest office I've ever been in. Ever. Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed.
So I'm guessing he came here not to study, but actually to freaking hunt him. The rarest game.
An ink bottle spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose. Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
Okay. Can I move it? I can.
It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF. And attached...
He really wanted to pay some respects.
It's some kind of metallic insect.
Wait a second.
It's a mystery. I have no idea.
Is this foreshadowing for the next game? The next game had a metallic insect. Holy! Yes, it is.
The letters. It's some kind of.
I think it is. Yeah. Oh my god! That is cool. Hello.
Vincent Vanderpeer's business card. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. It's a letter Remington wrote before something caused him to spill his ink bottle. My dear fellow, I received your note 2 weeks ago, but have only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter. I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close, all due to the simple realization, the rest is obscured. What a tease.
Can I move
it's
it?
A letter,
no.
But I feel,
So did I miss anything?
Vincent There's a map of the swamp lying on the desk. It's been annotated in a few places. It's
that's it. I think.
The letter, it's some.
I wish I could see the map better, but I don't think I can. Okay. I'll get water a bit later. Please remind me.
I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there.
I feel like I've seen the photo in the next game.
I'm gonna stop looking at it now.
I don't remember anymore. Check the bear.
This is the creepiest office I've ever...
Okay. Check the fireplace.
This is the creepy...
Check the freaking werewolf?
No way. Is this... a werewolf? These animals... They're all... They're not... I don't recognize any of them.
So yeah, there are cryptid hunters, which I don't remember actually. Give me this.
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window. This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
Yeah, an old-fashioned hunting rifle found discarded on the floor in Remington's office. Check the chair.
Something happened here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window.
Check the window.
The open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off.
Oh, what is
It's
this?
a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs.
Oh, the wound. This is a murder weapon.
I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
Yeah, definitely. Fireplace poker hidden in Remington's office has 3 small prongs on the end. There's a small amount of dried blood on the tip. Well, this is obvious now. Covered in a strange liquid slime, the 3 prongs match up with Remington's wounds. Could this be the murder weapon? For sure.
Have I uncovered a secret in here?
explains why. Historical evidence that was a ghost belonged to secret society. Yes. The hunting photo. Historical evidence that Richard Remington.
The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard
Maybe not
Remington
historical,
belonged
but
to a
that's the
secret
idea.
society.
Yeah, I got
I'm getting
it.
a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask
Man,
him
I
now.
can feel the
See
freaking
if I can
alcohol
gather any information about his motives for being here.
jumping around in my stomach. Remington's real reasons. Chapter 3. Nice. We're on pace. I also didn't check
Something
this.
happened. There's
Okay, whatever. Let's get out of here. Let's question some more people. Sure. Oh, Remington is now questioned.
I found these designs for a costume, a boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
My drawings would look even worse, if you're curious. I suck
You
ass.
saw Remington last night.
I can't even trace.
Before. Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know. I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Okay, now. What did we not do? The footage.
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
You're really not gonna say it? My dude is too dumb, he needs your help.
That's great.
Oh, rifle.
I'm sorry I have not seen that before.
Then the
What is
costume.
it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
You don't care. The flowers.
That's great.
So everything points to Echo
I'm
for
sorry I
now.
have not seen that before. What is it? Some evidence from
Just
last
doesn't have a
night's murder?
motive. Actually, I guess if he knew that this guy is here to kill Boggy, then he would know.
That's the food I saw Mr. Remington eating at the cafe last night.
Of course.
Before he got ill and rushed back to his office?
That's right.
This is going down in my notebook. It might be important.
Next. Curtain piece.
That's great.
Don't care. Fireplace
I'm
poker.
sorry I have not seen that before.
Hunting
What is
photo.
it? Some evidence from last
Nope.
night?
I see. Tell me about the headpiece. Tell me about the
I'm
gloves.
sorry I have...
Tell me about the
What is
pants.
it? Some evidence?
God damn you. Okay, tell me about Sally.
Try showing it to somebody different.
You don't know the local hottie around here?
I really don't have an opinion. My apologies.
My dude. Please be more useful.
You should ask someone else.
I guess the second game definitely improved. Probably because of budget. Because characters have way more reactions to different things.
Try showing it to somebody different. I really don't have...
Also, it helps that people are much more engaged with each other because it's one big family.
This area
So
is
they
kind of
actually know
empty.
each
I can't
other.
see anything worth writing down.
No. You. Talk to him. The Buggy's costume?
What can you tell me about these designs for a boggy costume?
Oops, sorry.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if you...
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera.
What about
I can
costumed
assure you
clever
that.
people?
And what about your boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me.
CG?
I no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer.
God damn it.
Much cheaper, too.
Shame.
I suppose you've
A
met
shame,
the
really.
murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You
I have no idea what the word means. Okay,
so
okay.
far, I'm getting the impression
Harpy, I'm going. Ah. Sure. You could have just reminded me because the bot already told me. Please don't sex me. Harpy, since you kinda... first of all, Harpy, since you kinda wasted your points, I'm gonna give you a small refund. You can give me free squats or a push-up for free. Whichever you choose. Oh my god, the chair keeps moving. It's too slippery in here. Free squats, okay. Окей, Павел Павлушку пеленовал и распеленывал. Holy hell. Павел Павлушку пеленовал и распеленывал. Павел Павлушку пеленовал и распеленывал. Павел Павлушку пеленовал и распеленывал. Free squad it is. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a little spin as well. Just for no reason. Anyway. He wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that.
Dead.
You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two.
Man, I still need to do so much work. Like, my mom is coming over tomorrow and I need to clean more. It doesn't feel clean enough. When will I do it?
But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
By which he means he accepted the bribe. Okay. Tell me about the journal.
If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
Give me a flower book.
I don't really have time to be
Of
looking
course.
at items from your collection.
Ткет ткач ткани на платки Тани. Ткет ткач ткани на платки Тани. Ткет ткач... Ткет ткач так... I can read it. I can say it properly. The problem is that I'm saying it too slowly. Like, it doesn't feel like a tongue twister. It just feels like me doing it very slowly and having no chance for a mistake. Ткет ткач ткани на платки ткани. На платки Тани. Ткет ткач ткани на платки Тани. Ткет ткач ткани на платки Тани. I feel like I did a decent job. Of course, I got a bunch of DMs. Anyway. Where were we?
You won't be getting very far discussing that with me. Try someone less important.
Oh man, it's this again, huh?
If you want an autograph...
Nope. How would you autograph a
I
Juice?
don't really have time to be...
Hunting
You won't
rifle.
be getting very... If you want an auto...
Bro.
I don't really...
Tell me about the photo. Tell me about the costume design. Tell me about head. Tell me about gloves. Tell me about black leggings.
An autograph. A plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
Okay, let's talk to Echo. Echo, I wanna learn your secrets.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent.
I'm guessing.
Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask.
I'm guessing he spent all the time in the tent to sew the costume. Because he is the one. Sometimes people have even noticed something like that.
I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
What's a good one?
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
Boy.
Notebook time.
I haven't seen a nickname. Oh my god, look at him. Look at my dude. The weather? I'm guessing he was making a costume. No, that's not it. But I love that I can do this. He's escaping taxes. He's running away from a ghost. Yeah, it's raining.
You've been in your tent because it's been raining.
Why not?
Why not? So that's wrong, and he's lying to me. Okay, anyway, tell me about Sally the cutie.
The wrong person.
Tell me about... Actually, yeah, tell me about the journal.
The journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. He's just so iconic. Did you know? In 1973,
But you're protesting to
It's
protect
him.
the real swamp.
Like, it's so obviously
the
him.
cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes.
Wait a sec.
Of course.
Wait a sec. I want to see something. Can I see the suspects? Can I do this? No, I cannot.
Hey.
I thought maybe I'm setting this. And I can just remove... So I think the swamp is disgusting. It's pretty cool. But I can check notes. But no. Like, there's an achievement for lowering all suspicion for everybody but the murderer. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, but no freaking idea. Tell me about the flowers.
My friend.
Tell me about the folder.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Tell me about the juice.
To somebody else.
Tell me about the bulldog.
Thanks, my friend.
Tell me about the
I'm
rifle.
afraid I have.
Tell me about the curtain piece. Tell me about the poker.
Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
I'm trying to figure out what the swamp juice is for.
Claws, wasn't he?
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
Mr. Harper is on the photo? Tell me about the costume.
Thanks, my friend.
Tell me about the
I'm
headpiece.
afraid I have.
Tell me about the
Show it
gloves.
to somebody else.
Tell me about the
Thanks,
pants.
my friend.
That's done. Tell me about Harper.
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
Tell me about lady.
You're wasting your time.
I see. Tell me about agent.
Ah, yes. Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
We get on rather well. And we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
Tell me about the costume.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy
It's
costume.
Boggy. I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well,
Cartoon.
Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing
Does this
anything
mean he
like that.
knows more
And I'm a
than
very observant
Pilaton?
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what? He just left you
Sounds
alone?
like a healthy mindset,
He
you
needed to
know?
get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want
Alua?
it to himself, did he? He
Why?
wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
Susie worked in a shoeshine shop where she shines, she sits. And where she sits, she shines. Yeah, wait a sec. Susie works in Susie works in a shoeshine shop where she shines, she sits. Where she sits, she shines. Susie works in a shoeshine shop where she shines, she sits. Where she sits, she shines. Susie works in a shoeshine shop where she sits. No, it's the other way around. Sorry. Susie works in a shoeshine shop where she shines, she sits. Where she sits, she shines. Susie works in a shoeshine shop where she shines, she sits. Where she sits, she shines. I think it's fine. I did go kind of slowly, which you meant like. We're done with him. We are done with you. Hello.
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that they...
No, the creature. Don't take him away.
The creature is real?
This is his home.
What?
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
Well, no.
Mainly because I don't believe he existed at all. All he's known for murder was... Don't believe could ever
I don't
hurt.
believe he could ever hurt anyone.
The answer is the first one, but
Get in trouble?
I think this helps her
You
more.
have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one
I
day.
can still feel the liquor in my mouth.
In that case, he says... Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I got an achievement. There's nothing here. Oh wait, I missed this.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water.
Oh, that's why there's no... That's why he's in a bucket. Because you're not supposed to know what he looks like. That's clever. What is this, by the way? Thanks, Harpy. You get pet as well. I don't know how ridiculous it looks. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about the
I
costume.
have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You'd never see me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Wow.
Always wear those
I want her confidence.
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
Nice. Nice. Tell me about
So
Richard.
what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
So,
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
so I played the second game on stream like a year and a half ago. And in that game, my character has a sidekick. And one of my viewers told me that, hey, the sidekick does appear in this game, and I'm just so confused. Like, I obviously don't remember the sidekick's name, but actually let me look it up. Oh, Tangle Towers, right. She doesn't look like anything. Don't play the trailer, please. I'm checking the screenshots. Does she ever talk? Please? Please? Oh, there she is. Sally. Is this Sally?
What?
No. Oh, god damn it. I'm losing it. It is Sally. So this is the girl that comes along with me. That's insane. Anyway, talk to Miss Sally. No. Talk to Sally.
What?
So I do get the pseudo GF, huh? Anyway, also it's so hot.
I have no idea what that is.
Tell me about a flower.
Where are you keeping all this stuff?
I don't know either.
Pockets?
Tell me about the
Is that
folder.
one of your clues?
Tell me about the song
I have
juice.
no idea.
Tell me about the Bordeaux.
Where are you?
Tell me about the gun.
Is that one of your clues?
Tell me about the
I
fork.
have
Tell me about the rifle. Sorry, the photo. Tell me about the costume.
no way better than that.
Wow.
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel.
Yo! Foreshadowing.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice.
I just don't remember if she do. It is a beautiful game, by the way, the second one.
Mine, but I
This is also pretty, but that one is obviously
Now
superior.
they're covered in slime, and I don't want to go near them.
Okay, talk to me about Harper.
I really don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god, you've worked with him for a year and you don't know
Is that
what
one
to
of the
tell
other
me.
suspects? They're more suspicious than me. Let's agree on that.
Tell me about
Is that your new
folder.
friend? Sweet.
Okay. We still don't have a secret. Okay, let's just keep going. Harper? Tell me about Richard.
You Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
So he is not in the society.
Hobbies?
Okay.
A secret
I wanted to
hobby?
pull
There was a man with a
I wanted to pull the picture to see if he looks like any of them, but it's probably not.
tell you that much.
Well, look at the flower.
I can't help you with that one.
Sad.
Sorry.
Tell me about the
Why don't
folder.
you show that to someone else?
Tell me about the gun.
It's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason, he was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
Oh yeah. Was it fired at the creature? Is that why he wore the costume? To scare the guy, to scare Remington, and Remington fired back?
It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker.
You should recognize
Slime on
it.
the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
Tell me about this picture.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
That makes sense. Give me the
You
gloves.
don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Sad. Tell me about this.
I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
I wonder if I just missed something in the environment. Something that holds a lot of secrets. And I'm just dumb.
I don't know very much about them.
Okay. Can I look at things? We're missing 3 more clues, huh? 5 out of 7. I wonder what that is. Okay. Hello. Tell me about Richard.
So long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters.
Yeah.
Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home here. I stood my ground.
Man, there's a lot of clues here, huh?
But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's Bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction.
You really didn't connect it? My dude. I understand that you can discover things in a very different order, but
No,
still,
thank you.
it's kind of weird.
If you bring me something with liquid on it,
Okay. Like this.
Let's see. First, then tap.
Put it in. Tap it.
Now, we
Okay, yeah. Put this in. Do it.
got it. Now I know what that. I'll write it down in my. What's going on here? That was definitely. There's something about that.
There we
green
are.
Slime.
Have magic powers found at a crime scene and... in the tree house. Found at crime scene and... The bog are covered in green powder and crime in swamp slime. So I'm guessing these two?
The fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered
My
in the same
hairstyle.
swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
Okay. Oh, more things.
Let's see. First,
Sure.
tap.
Put it in. Do it.
And now,
Put it in, and do it. Nothing is red.
now
That's
I know what that
interesting.
liquid. I'll write it down. The swamp slime. It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again.
Okay. And the final bit is a picture.
I recognize
Yo!
some of those men. Unfortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes, and one of them after that.
Tell me about the
This
files.
is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. I'm supposed to
Oh boy.
look to the past, right?
Go to a museum because Carver explorer 60 years ago. Because boggy or swamp creature.
Richard Remington built the museum because the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago.
No, okay. Founded by boggies. Okay, maybe it's the lady?
Lady Weybridge
Yeah!
was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the
But
explorers
we already
60
knew
years
that.
ago. Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
That's it. Now let me ask you about agent.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
That's it, right? Yes. Tell me about your story.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really?
Look at my
Did you
photograph.
find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
Created a myth of a swamp creature yourself. No. You were living in a swamp when the explorer visited. You were the original founder.
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
I mean, we knew this already. It's so
That
weird.
man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
Oh, the other page. Can you tell me if the journal is a fake? There's a page missing. Yep,
There's a page missing from the journal.
I knew it.
I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
Oh,
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his
was it
journal.
a page on
Oh,
her?
that I stole it?
Stole it from him before he left the swamp. He took it from the journal while it was on display. Yeah.
You took it from the journal
No!
that was on display in the museum. Let's think about this one again.
Oh, I messed up.
I-
Damn it.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yeah.
You when you ring.
You are the original founder. You are living in the swamp.
You were
That
the one who... His sketch...
you learn.
Have a page missing.
There's a page. Because you were the...
And then...
You're or what? That I.
Then you stole it from him before he left. Took it from the journal while he was on display. You stole it from him before?
You stole it
No!
from him before he left the swamp.
Oh, okay. I guess it is that I don't even know it.
Yeah.
You must.
Okay.
Ring.
Created the myth. You were living here.
The one... You know, his sketch...
There's page missing. No. I have no idea.
I really have no idea.
That's the
If I
answer.
see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here with me. You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then I'll show it to you.
Yes.
Is this you? He drew you into his journal?
Yo, look at that hair.
60 years ago. Yes. He left the page with me.
I thought she's just
The
really...
world would never.
I thought she never ages. I was
I
wrong.
think there's something on the back.
Something on the back? Oh my god.
What's this?
Oh, the real feet of the creature.
Footprints.
The lost page ripped out of Explorer's journal, given to Weybridge by the Explorer 60 years ago. Features a drawing of Lady Weybridge at 20. Also features a drawing of drawings of Boggy's feet and the footprint. He has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. The page proves that the footprints found outside the office were not made by the real Boggy. Okay, sure. Anything else? I think we're done with you. Oh,
He drew me into his journal. I was
Right.
20 years old. That's the end of the story.
I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes?
Are you going to tell me?
No. Of course. Okay. Let's, I guess we're gonna go back to the museum.
So,
Tell me about the page.
that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Tell me about the gun.
You're wasting your precious time.
Nope. Tell me about the fork.
I've never seen that before.
Tell me about the
So,
hunting.
You found it.
You know about
Who
it?
else knows about it?
You're not gonna elaborate?
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters
6
of
out
the
of 7.
swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
That's it? That's all you're gonna tell me? Oh my god. What's the situation again? We are... Oh yeah, Sally. Let's get Sally. Sally by the gift shop. Let me show you this first.
Is that one of your clues?
Don't care, god damn it.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
I've proved you were wearing them during the murder. The success slime hasn't been found anywhere else. You were part of the murderer's costume.
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
They're stretched. They're loose and stretched.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right.
Somebody had a huge ass.
Worn these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in the boggy
By
costume.
the way, she has a bigger ass in the sequel. At least it looks that way. I haven't checked.
And then put them
She's
back
not
in
as
the bag
thin.
when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell.
She's just
souvenirs.
completely
Do you
redesigned, by
want a
the way.
souvenir?
Oh, my, yes. But only if you choose one
She's
for
much sassier.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Ooh. Yes. Tap and hold. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Is this a clue? Or is it just a small mini game? Oh, it is a clue. Small plastic toy sold at the gift shop. Has a cartoony appearance of Boggy. Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket. Okay. Anything to show? Oh, we have all the clues. Nice. Oh no, one more. God damn it.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
I think
Does
it's time
he?
I went to...
I think it's time I went to the officer. Okay. Beginning of the end. Can I go to the museum real quick? I wanna see
It's a
this.
poster from...
Okay, so he doesn't have feet in this. I was curious if they just never show her feet in the cartoon. That sounds so wild.
A good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
Yeah, obviously. 98%, so we're missing something. Oh, can I? What am I missing, man? sideburns, part of the hints. A missing clue? Is the clue not of any importance? Can I check? Oh, wait, what? Does it change every time I go somewhere? No. This is over. I'm trying to see if I'm missing like a description of something. That's it. I wonder if I show him, will it drop to 95?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it.
Okay. This is done. Yeah, let's try the swamp.
The water is black and deep.
No, talk to him.
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
What swamp creature?
Swamp creature?
Oh, okay, that's wrong. This was a test. I did not find him.
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
Am I a private investigator or am I a detective for a police force? I don't need to.
I don't need to.
No, what the heck is this? No, you're not escaping. You are not escaping. He's freaking flying in the... He's in my freaking book, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I think I got him. I got him. Let's go. Basically, he was flying in a tiny closet that I can easily break. Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna wash my hands. I think I can reach the sink without disconnecting. Give me a second. Just a bit further. Oh, yeah, we're good. Wash my hands. Nice. For your information, I can definitely use that toilet bowl for that. A funny thing. I hope I'll never use. Okay, now then. Oops. Yeah. There we go. Continue.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Well, not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Buggy from last night? Let me see that photo.
Of course. This is the exam. Let's go.
If that's not Buggy, what is it?
Present a clue. Probably the costume.
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Because we have a real footprint.
What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
Because he used the skewer.
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
But this
what was the slime?
Slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins.
This
juice.
stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me,
What is that exactly?
a poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure no one would eat, to make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
I need
Remington went back to his
eat
office?
something after stream.
Alone?
So hungry. Continue.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me.
The fact that I don't have a piece of evidence.
Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order.
Sure.
And if you want to hear the sounds again...
No problem. I can always check my case file if I...
Freaking open. This is the door opening. Culprit opens the door. Remington cries out in shock. Blast. Remington fires his rifle. This is Remington falling backwards, but the clang, I don't know. Culprit. Remington rips off some of the curtains. Yeah, this is it. Culprit drops the metal poker. Oh, he gets stabbed. This is it. There we are. How do I submit? It's not over? Okay, so again. Opens the door. Remington cries in shock. Remington fires. Culprit grabs the metal poker and stabs. I think so. Remington cries out in shock and falls backwards. Remington rips off some of the fabric. Culprit drops the metal poker, and Remington lands. So how do I...
Just rearrange the descriptions
Yeah,
on
I
the left
did.
to match the sounds on the right.
Oh, good. Congrats, man. Yeah, obviously, and for yourself as well.
Until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sound...
No problem.
I am happy with the order. Click and hold to the back button. I didn't know I can do that. Oh, you rearranged everything. Okay, so ripping, obviously. Culprit drops, opens the office door. A bogey appears. Lands on the planks. Oh, clang! I was dumb. This is the difference. Clang is last. This is the poker. Outcry stabs, fires.
I think
There it
that's
is.
it.
Ah, excellent. There's just
I
two
never
small
found a
details
piece of
that
evidence.
worry me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
We hid it. I mean, the culprit hid it in the headpiece. I remember it.
Took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far.
The final piece of the costume. The cheese. Wait, is the cheese the freaking poncho?
Onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
Obviously, yeah. Can I just do it like... Can I put something wrong? Like the... Oh yeah, of course, the double dick. Anyway. You got some really good artistic skills. I'm envious.
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
But yeah, I'm glad for you. I hope you find a nice job that doesn't annoy you too much.
You're right, and I never would have found it.
If it weren't for these meddling kids.
Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made up of some thick material.
Oops, something... I keep forgetting that I cannot... the body piece, yes, the body piece. I keep forgetting that I'm not supposed to click through. I'm used to playing visual novels. Really? Hope I have two lined up. One would require me to relocate to the absolute opposite side. Oh no! Yeah, I know how I feel. I hope you have time to... I hope they give you time to answer. You know, so you can find another job in the meantime. Четверть... Четверика? What the heck is a четверик? Четверть четверика гороха бесчероточный. Четверть четверика гороха бесчероточный. Четверть четверика гороха бесчероточный. Четверть четверика гороха бесчероточный. What is that word? Indeed, we're running basically parallel so far, so ideally I will be able to choose. Oh man, I have a friend. He recently got a job, and it's like it pays way more than the previous one. But he just didn't wanna leave his house, because there's a lot of remote work options. So he was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to this workplace for a while, until I find a better one. Hopefully during the trial period. But then, nope, he couldn't find it. Then he couldn't find it. Then he couldn't find it. Then he had to bring his wife along because he felt lonely. Oh, no, I only started working remotely recently. I tried applying in Germany and Austria for a while, but they all want... Well, it's not really a bot. They all want you to be right there with them. The bot part is that even for the interviews, you had to go there. They really didn't like doing phone interviews. It was so annoying. Something covering up the culprit's entire body.
I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Of course, it's the cheese.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
I know where it is. It's right here.
How? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Of course. I prefer interviews over phone, yeah. But I feel like you're right in general. But in-person interviews, they usually feel more sympathetic towards you when you are stressed. In my opinion, at least, I don't know. Remote work is kind of hit or miss, so like it doesn't feel, like it does feel a bit unhealthy. It is super comfy and whatever, but after a while you start going a bit and say, yeah, this is my best part. Like I have remote work, but I go to the office all the time. I live alone, so I go crazy if I don't see anybody. I even moved, I live 15 minutes from my workplace, even though I have the option to work remotely. Just because I want to go there a lot. Plus, they give me free drinks, free coffee, sometimes pizza, very rarely.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
Also, if you want to escalate your career and you're remote, good luck, buddy. You're just an avatar. Okay, it's not a thing for us. Like, we have very small teams. Well, you know, decently sized. 10 people usually. So at least your direct manager knows you very personally. Of course, Harvey. Of course. But generally, it's very difficult to get a promotion. But the raises are also a big nightmare. Like, basically, at least over here, I don't know about your part of the world, but over here, it's much easier to just find another job that pays better, rather than asking for a raise. That's what a lot of my friends do. Just work in a company for a while, then whoops, they go to another one. It's literally a better career growth than sticking to the same company. Okay.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
Because he came here to kill Boggies.
Doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Was stolen by Boggy. It leads me to believe. Can't be proved. Forgot to tell me that. Was framed? What? None of this really makes sense to me. Was here to hunt Boggy. I know that. Was framed because I guess this framed as in a framed picture and not framed for murder. Yo, look at his mustache. Like, this dude never shaved in his life. Look at it go from like freaking big to kaiju mustache. It's insane.
The hunting photo was framed because Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
No?
Maybe a secret that Remington kept hidden in his office.
What's hidden? Leads me to believe?
The hunting photo
Oh, okay,
leads
sorry.
me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
That's close. And I'm still missing the final piece of evidence.
Hunters seeking out mysterious.
I guess I just didn't press on the thing.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself,
He
didn't
didn't care.
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends
Cat
weren't able
hydrate.
to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
But he's not a killer, you didn't have a right. You don't have a right. Oh, you don't have a right. How can you know what Boggy wanted?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
Hello.
It's
finished. Oh, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer.
Why did you tear the photo?
True to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
It makes a difference. I don't know what difference, but I'm gonna say it.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Did he throw a flashbang grenade? Oh yeah, that thing. Hello. From one legend to another.
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
How did I never find the first piece of the first clue? I hate it. It's so annoying. But yeah, fun game for sure. Had a good time. I'm glad I played it. I do recommend the first game as well. Sorry, the second game as well. It's much more developed. Like, the people are more competent. It's also not limited to Flash, as you'd expect. But yeah, both are pretty fun. Also, they're both on sale, by the way. I think this one is a 90% off.
What did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned.
And the second one is 80% off.
Everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
It's nothing amazing, but it's a good time.
Searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you. But I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We better be.
Be continued. Yeah, I hope I make a third game someday. I really do. And with this, I'm gonna send you to the bird. I hope I didn't misspell it. I did not. It's still streaming, right? Yes, she is. Okay, nice. Thank you very much for joining. Whoa, 5 viewers. That's pretty good. Yeah, I had a wonderful time. I'm very glad I had company today. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm gonna be off, gone, forgotten, for like most of August. It's gonna be a very lonely month. Oh, Smiley, you were here. Thanks. I really thought you went to bed already. Yeah, thanks. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.